Hey everybody, Katherine Correa here, your local realtor who's always raising the real estate bar in our area. Happy hump day. I hope you guys had a wonderful first half of your week. I am coming to you from my living room instead of my usual car videos just because today I was a little sick under the weather. I had a major headache, so I decided to stay home and do a little R&R, which I rarely do. So of course, while I'm resting, I cannot stop thinking about you guys and real estate. So I wanted to get on here real quick and talk about why purchasing a home and owning your own home is way better than renting, right? Now, I am not a home snob. I rent, of course. I'm not shy about saying that. And I come from a long line of renters as far as my family, especially living in New York City. You know, you could barely find a house, let alone buy it. So you're renting out condos and high rises and all those things. So if you need to rent because you don't have the credit or the money saved up to purchase a home, then that's great. You do that, but make sure you have a plan waiting for you. Know that, hey, I'm going to rent for the next 3 years, stack my bread, and then I'm going to get my credit together so I can create wealth for myself. So what I want to come in here and say is, for those of you who are renting but have the opportunity and the means to purchase a home, why haven't you yet? I know purchasing a home is such a big deal, but that being said, it gives you so much more control of your finances, control of your future, and it just builds equity for not only your future, but the future of your children. So let me quickly break this down for you. Whenever you are renting, you're building equity and paying off a property for your landlord. A lot of the time, the landlord usually doesn't own one property. They own a bunch of properties over the city, even in other states. So what you're doing is just basically giving them passive income. They know that, you know, being that there aren't a lot of properties out there to rent, that you're going to take care of the home that you are in. So there's not much they have to do. So they just collect the check, and once every couple months when the plumbing is backed up, they'll come in and help you out. And usually landlords charge money for that, right? And I'm not knocking landlords. Like, building passive income is, you know, what we're all want to do. We don't have to work and always have a check. But that being said, if you have the means to purchase your own home, why not pay off your own property and build your own equity instead of doing it for someone else? Especially when renting, monthly payments are very comparable to monthly mortgage payments. In the last 2 years, landlords got, for lack of a better term, dicked so hard during COVID because tenants did not have to pay their rent if they didn't want to. And those who really needed that break, you know, took advantage of that. But there was a lot of people who didn't need to stop paying their rent but did. And now they're in trouble. And they put the landlords in a financial situation that they don't want to be in. So what they did is started hiking up rent. They started requiring security deposits, double first monthly payments, last monthly payments, so they could protect themselves. So they're never in a situation like they were in the last 2 years. And what I noticed when I started was I was getting a lot of prospective clients were landlords because they were so mad about what happened during COVID that they wanted to get rid of all these properties that they have had for, you know, years and years and years. So for those who didn't do that, they're definitely watching the number one guy, which is them, right? So that's just something to keep in mind. There's always other reasons why you should, if you have the means to purchase a home instead of wasting money renting, right? Because you guys aren't getting anything back from that except for the fact that you have a place to live at that time. But, you know, if you live in an apartment, you can't paint the walls. Depending on where you live, you know, you can't have guests at a certain time. If you live in a single family home, you know, they're usually coming in to check in. You can't have animals. You can't have pets. So it's restrictive of who you are and the lifestyle you want to live. Guys, of course, I'm pushing purchasing a home because I'm a real estate agent, but I'm also have you guys in mind when it comes to your financial situation and your future, right? We definitely want to save money and build towards something better for not only us, but our children. So if you guys have any questions or you want to know more about why home ownership is a lot better than renting if you have the means to not rent, then I would love for you to reach out. Give me a call. I would love to help you answer any questions, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. Bye.